Donald Trump's a Hulkamania.
I've apologized.
I am a racist to a point.
Over and over and over for it.
I'd rather, if she was going to some, I'd rather have her marry an 8-foot tall worth $100 million, like a basketball player.
Hogan used racial slurs in audio secretly recorded.
Hogan is in the building.
Guess we're all a little racist.
Everybody knows who Hulk Hogan is. I really hope Mr. Belia will consider this.
He also voted for Obama.
I'm truly sorry.
We all make mistakes.
Hulk Hogan has a long history. It does not just consist of his highlights against Andre the Giant, Ric Flair, Macho Man, or The Rock. Just follow me here. Remember that crazy televangelist Kenneth Copeland?
Why have you said that you won't fly commercial? You said that it's like getting into a tube with a bunch of demons. Isn't it true that you want to fly commercial so that you can fly in luxury? How much money did you pay for Tyler Perry's Gulfstream jet, for example?
Well, for example, that's really none of your business, but...
Isn't it the business of your donors?
He made that airplane so cheap for me, I couldn't help but buy it. Give a chance here, Inside Edition. Okay. I love your eyes.
You said that you don't like to fly commercial because you don't want to get into a tube with a bunch of demons. Do you really believe that human beings are demons?
No, I do not. And don't you ever say I did. We wrestle not with flesh and blood.
He claims he healed America on March the 29th.
I execute judgment on you, COVID-19.
Oh,
no more.
No more.
No more. Is finished.
Finished.
And the United States of America is healed.
Well, it really didn't work.
New York's hospitals are at breaking point.
We've had a bunch of people die in a very short period of time.
Next week is going to be our Pearl Harbor moment. It's going to be our 9/11 moment.
This after Copeland claimed to have healed everyone on March 13th. Remember this as I read to you another man following this pattern.
I am a racist.
And his name is Hulk Hogan. Word up. Can you handle the truth, my brother? Just like he did with the plagues of Egypt. God has taken away everything we worship. Maybe we don't need a vaccine. Dude, what? These are the
alternative facts
people live with inside their heads. The only cure is a vaccine, man.
You just do the math. It will take 3 months to get into the trial, 3 months to get safety and immunogenicity data, and then you move into phase 2.
I don't operate on what I hope or what I would like to see or what my expectation is. I operate on the data and on the numbers and on the science.
Scientifically, to destroy a deadly virus, we must follow the data. Hogan continues, maybe we need to take this time of isolation from the distractions of the world and have a personal revival where we focus on the only thing in the world that matters. Jesus. So Hogan has had his coming to Jesus moment. This after, well...
I'd rather, if she was going to some, I'd rather have her marry an 8-foot tall.
The WWE had no worries welcoming Hulk back to their organization. Meanwhile, Big E, a black wrestler, tweeted, appropriate a culture, pilfer from its dialect, profit wildly from it, and regard its people as subhuman. Makes sense. Hogan sued Gawker because Hogan was in sexual congress with the wife of his best friend, DJ Todd Allen Clem, who legally changed his name to Bubba the Love Sponge. In his post, Hogan wrote, God has taken away everything we worship. God said, you want to worship athletes? I will shut down the stadiums. You want to worship musicians? I will shut down civic centers. You want to worship actors? I will shut down theaters. You want to worship money? I will shut down the economy and collapse the stock market. You don't want to go to church and worship me? I will make it where you can't go to church. His words, his thoughts, it is what it is. When hearing these stories and reading these words, I urge you to implore the science and data. This all could have been avoided, if not marginalized, and a death toll that did not have to be if Donald Trump did not disband the entire pandemic response team and cut funding to the CDC. Our response would have been greater. Lives would not have been lost alone in hospital rooms, even waiting in hallways, and many, like bus driver Jason Hargrove, would continue simply living.